Hi everyone, it's Eva here with a new Sims 4 speed build, and since we've reached autumn now, or fall for the Americans here, I decided to build an autumn themed family home. It's not a particularly huge house because I wanted to focus a lot on the garden area because I built a pumpkin patch in the front corner, but the house is still really spacious. It has 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and a huge open area living space. And it's all decorated for the season, as you'll see. It was really fun to actually build in a different season because normally I just build in summer because the light is the brightest and because plants are all in their original colour and not like either, I don't know, losing their leaves or like changing their colour like they do in winter and autumn. For this video, I specifically wanted the trees and plants to reflect the season, which is why I had to use build mode with a sim rather than manage worlds, which I usually do because you don't have to use money cheats and the really annoying money symbol every time you spend money isn't there. Unfortunately, I couldn't go around that this time because whenever I tried to build in manage worlds, the trees would not take on their changed colour. So like when I placed them, they would still be green. And I needed to see what the trees look like. So yeah, I guess for this one, we have to deal with the annoying money symbol. But yeah, so like I said, my main focus was on the garden, and I swear to God, I don't even want to know how many hours I must have spent on putting down these little like stones along the flower bed and the garage space and the pathway. Yeah, too long for sure. They are from the debug of the base game. I don't actually know what they're supposed to be, but they work really well for this kind of look, so I thought I might use that for once. I've never used these in any of my videos, but my god, did I nearly lose my mind there. That's why I cut a lot out of me doing it as well, because I just don't want to drive you guys insane as well. Now, onto the pumpkin patch. I thought it would be a cute idea to have a little autumn-themed gardening bit, and what fits better for autumn than pumpkins? I mean, by the way, I do not own the spooky stuff packs, so I am only using autumn items that came with seasons. In general, this house is mostly decorated for the specific season rather than Halloween, mainly because I'm not really into Halloween that much. It's not really a big thing where I'm from, so yeah, that's just to clarify. It's just an autumn themed house rather than Halloween themed house. But yeah, all the pumpkins are from seasons and they come in 4 different colours, so I could vary a lot, which is great. And then I also used a couple of pumpkins that are like carved for Halloween, I guess, also from seasons. Oh, and also I put a lot of piles of like leaves down that I think in the debug, but they come also with seasons because when you let your Sims rake leaves, for example, they create these piles, and I thought it would be a nice touch to add those. In the actual tour at the end, you'll also see that the floor is partly covered in leaves from just the normal gameplay because yeah, I let the game run for a bit in order to get to this time of the day, and leaves are falling from the trees. There's like this animation for it, and yeah, they seem to gather at the floor, which I don't think you can put down any other way. I really love seasons. It's probably among my favorite packs. I don't know, I've just always liked the aspect of seasons for gameplay reasons. I think it just brings so much more realism and, I don't know, just a relatable feel to the gameplay. To me, that's really important, which is why I rated so high. Anyway, I had a blast decorating other parts of the house too, like for example the front door, like with the wreath, some like lanterns, and obviously more pumpkins. And then inside I went for a bit more of like earthy tones like light brown, mud brown and beige, mixed with obviously a little bit of orange from the decorations, and a little bit of red, but also natural colours like green. So because this is a family home for a family of 4 minimum, I wanted the entire place to feel really cozy and as if real people actually lived here, which is why I put a lot of details and decorations in it, not necessarily loads of clutter. I do love clutter, but I still wanted this to look neat because it's all like decorated for autumn. And yeah, I used a lot of decorations, and the main autumn decorations that I used were, I mean, there's not really that many anyway, but yeah, aside from the pumpkins, obviously, I used some of the holiday crafts that children can create, you know, on that little drawing table. They're in the debug section again, and there are some normal holiday cards. And I love, and I can't stress this enough, the leaves that come with season. I think they're in plant decorations, I'm pretty sure. They work so nice for decorating, and there's a different version with candles. So I use these a lot. I think they're so decorative. And it's not just for autumn, so you can use this for any season, I believe, except summer maybe. But there is one for winter, there's one for spring, definitely. So you can use these for whatever season you want to decorate for, and I can really recommend using those. They're so cute. By the way, guys, if you are enjoying this video and you would like to see more speed builds like this one, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you're new here. I can't believe how close we're getting to 1k subs. Like, I think we're like 120 odd off, which is insane. I'm so excited though. And yeah, I'd love to see some of you guys here more often. And I know I say this a lot, but reading everyone's comments really make my week every single time I post a video. I'm afraid the speed build is coming to an end now, but the full tour of the house is coming up as always, and I can't wait for you guys to see this one. I'm really loving it, and I hope you are liking it too. So yeah, enjoy and see you in the next video. Bye!